Hi everyone, good morning. Let me know where you are joining from and how is your day going so far. Hi Lynn, hi Deborah. You guys feeling the full moon energy? I know I'm doing this live 2 days before. Longest day ever. Hi Victoria, good morning. It's very interesting energies that we are feeling from just last new moon. Within 15 days, so much has shifted as well. And we did have some solar flares. Did you guys feel them? The intensity of it? Just going to put in do not disturb here. Hi Chetna, good morning. I feel like I'm charged like a wire. Interesting. It's very interesting how we reflect how our day is, how we are feeling, isn't it? The words we use, it's so beautiful. Yeah. So welcome everyone. My name is Srimanju. If you're new to me, a warm welcome to this channel. I'm Akashic Records channeler, Reiki master teacher and author to Connect Your Inner Guidebook, and I do come here on every 2 weeks with full moon or new moon transmissions from Akashic Records, and always share what the guides have given, the downloads, and take what resonates with you, and something doesn't resonate, leave it behind. And also this is being on replay as well on YouTube. And the second part will be also doing a distance remote Reiki session. So stay there and receive in the healing for the highest good, whatever that means, like for our physical body or energetics as well. Yeah, so. And we'll do a pickup on a oracle card as well. Today I'm being drawn to Water Alchemy Oracle. There you go. So we'll see what the card comes up, but this is not going to be individual reading. It's going to be more on a collective basis. Yeah. If you're not on my newsletter, check out. I'll be sending all this later in the newsletter as well, srimanju.com, so you can subscribe on it so you don't miss it. Debbie from Wisconsin, good day. Rainy. Hi Infinite, it's the first time here, but I'm wondering when actually is the full moon. Is it today? No, it's on Friday. I'm doing it 2 days before, where we are feeling the energies of the full moon like couple of days before and afterwards as well. So it's very interesting how we feel into that energy. Sometimes when you are observing the energy of the moon cycles, it makes us to relax a lot more as well. Sometimes when we don't observe, we feel like, why is this happening to me? Is it only me? We do question as well, right? One of the things with the full moon generally is overwhelm of emotions that comes up. The tides are high, the mental health, the challenges could be a little higher, and I think it's known from many decades as like most pregnant women give birth on the full moon as well. So it's so fascinating, the gravity, the energies of how it all plays in, because the water in our body is reacting to the water element from beyond it. Hi Rita. All right, so the title, so I'm going to look down into my book as well, like, so I don't forget what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. That is a lot they have given in. Rise Above is the title they have given in, and so they're asking, the guides are asking us, what's holding within you in this time of the year? To sit with that and really ponder upon that question, what's holding within you this time of the year? Become real with yourself. This is your time to shine. What you have been waiting for is a permission, and it's within yourself. You don't need anyone to give you the permission. You choose it out with your soul to this journey. So many times, like, we feel like, oh, I need a signal, I need like a confirmation, I need a validation, like, as if like we are just waiting for that moment to be shared with us, because all our life, like in this 3D, we have been looking they have given us like a box type of a living, and we had to follow that part of it to fit in. And so as like the impressions of it is, we are still looking for those permissions, but the guides are saying the permission is within your heart, within yourself, and you don't need it. It's like you want to start up a new venture, new adventure, new journey, like, this is your calling, go for it. This is the permission that you are taking back from yourself. Yeah, you deserve it. And without this path, you're not who you are now, and you choose it with all your soul on this journey. Acceptance doesn't mean it's staying with you forever. Accept what's around, what's happening to you is for your highest good, but also doesn't mean like, oh, if I accept this pain, am I going to be identifying myself with this pain alone all my life? No, that's not what it is. But accepting, hey, this is the pain right now, and I'm acknowledging, I'm also being grateful for this teachings. And by that, we are also indirectly letting go of it. That detachment is coming through when we accept it. Yeah. If not, it's like a baggage that we carry on to. Pay gratitude to the pain you walked on all times, and it's been lonely, so you know like how to hold the space for others when they are connected to that loneliness. So things that you might feel like, hey, on this path I'm very much singular, nobody understands or nobody resonates, I don't have anyone to talk about it, like, I feel like very unsafe, insecure. But also know, like, as you're rising from this, the loneliness, the insecurity, or feeling everyone has abandoned you, you are only going to be a better version to hold a space for others, because you exactly know what that means, and you never let any other soul go through as much as possible as well, right? So there is the beauty about what you are going through is to help into the community consciousness as well, to gather around. The energies are challenging right now, but asking you to connect to your inner knowingness. This is a very beautiful way of they were showing is be in the playground of opportunities and take the step to choose which you want to play, which you want to go on to, like, think about like you are right at the entrance of the playground. Do you want to go for a swing or a slide? The choice is yours, but the playground is also yours. And the more you move into it, that's a vision, you're making it happen to you, for you as well. Yeah, imagine you to be that inner child and step into that playground. You're the creator of your life, they are reminding us about it, and you're the magnet of your manifestations. You are not sacrificing, you're thriving. And this is the most important reminder, like, there is nothing that you are trying to compromise in being in this path. And so that's very important as well. Yeah, letting go is not letting down yourself. Sliding down is for your feeling the lightness. They were showing me this slide, like, if you go on to the slides, getting on the top and then sliding down is such a fun thing. Like, as a child, if you enjoyed or watched like some kids on the playground doing that, right, it's so much of a fun, you feel so light as well. But my favorite is the swing though, personally. But also the next step is you need to go back and climb those stairs and then get down again, isn't it? Or it could be on a snow thing as well. Getting down is so fun, so light, but again the hard work is like bringing back your tubes and getting back again onto that. Yeah, but knowing that you can climb, knowing that you have that knowingness of like, oh, when I go up, even though it's a harder thing, I'm going to come down, which is a nice fun feel in your heart that you're going to be remembering about it. Yeah, but it is not what you see is what you feel, like being afraid of it. It's making more connection to yourself of remembering. Hope this resonates with you guys, even for an imaginary picture of it. Like, many times we do feel at the challenging times is like, oh God, I have done this and I have to do it again. Like, doesn't make sense at all. Like, did I not learn my lesson? We can be kind of questioning and feeling stuck at the times as well. But remember, like, if you have done it before, you're going to do it again as well. But the intensity in the circle of life is going to be lesser and lesser intense as we get to uncover our lessons as well, isn't it? Like, the first year of the college might be the tough one, but the last year of the college might be more exciting because you got to know the routine of it, when your quarter ends, when your exams are, then midterms and everything, right? So this is the kind of the knowingness, the muscle memory that we have to latch onto and remember about it. Yeah. and they were talking about like make love to yourself and fall in love of the creation that you're bringing in within yourself. The birthing process is what you need to be excited about it. That is a fun part to imagine, and anything is possible. So really bring your jam onto your creative side of it, not physically birthing as well, but also creatively birthing yourself. What is that you want to vision? What do you want to picturize? How do you want to see yourself? Like, keep asking yourself, if I didn't have all these problems, if I didn't have the money issue, if I didn't have the job issue, if I didn't have the family issues, how do I see myself? Like, that is like, taking that little fog out, even for a little scope of it, like you are planting a seed there, right? Because when we are stuck and when we are in the loop of the fog, we just can't see the future ahead, and there is absolutely no muscle there to do it. But like we need to push ourselves, like there is something beyond all this, there is a reason for it, why I'm going through what challenges I'm going through right now, right? Keep questioning those parts is where you're going to uncover, and there could be like something for you, for your family, or for a bigger purpose as well that you might be going through an experience in this moment of time. Yeah. Imagine and anything is possible, and they're also emphasizing on activating your power center, which is the solar plexus energy. So sacral and the solar plexus, they were quite very much emphasizing on it. Don't judge the pains and the thorns that are placed on your path, but feel you are the stronger ones, and that's the reason you have been placed up with all these things. And remember, we chose our soul contracts, like, right? But when we come here onto the earth realm, we feel like, oh gosh, why did I do all this? Like, why did I thought like I can do all this by myself? But remember, many lifetimes that you have been here on earth, or different dimensions, you have gathered all the tools, and it's about time that we uncover those tools. With any challenges that we are coming into, remember, a new treasure chest, like new tool is being uncovered, right? Like, and you always come out on the bright side and remember, like, wow, I didn't think I could do this, right? And that is the power about it. But when we are in that dark place, like when we are in that challenging moment of time, we do forget we can do it, and it's a gentle reminder, and that is your permission slip as well. You got this, and you can do it as well. Yeah, a little tap on our back saying, well done, you. Like, appreciating yourself and sitting with yourself in that resonance of energy. But feel you're stronger. There is always a rise when we fall. Imagine you're jumping on a trampoline. The push down is the push upwards. How many of you love doing the jumping or like the swing or sliding as well? So think about it, like, these are the fun ways of their showing us, like, we can do things differently as well. Anyway, you have to do it, so why not bring that smile? When you smile, your heart opens up even more wider, and things get faster as well. So choose that smile over like the sadness in any situation that you can get through. Like, there might be some definitely like heartbreaking situations you might be in, but also think there is that part you had to experience through that part that you have been going through, like, a loss of a family member, it could be diagnosis, it could be like, these are the hardest things that our soul has to go through. But in those moments as well, you gather around, when you say yes, I can do it, like immense of like the support system, the network comes around us is amazing as well, right? So that is something that we need to be remembering, reminding ourselves. We are not here on this journey to do it all alone, but we do choose, like, oh, I have to do it, because that's again kind of a wave that we all have been taught, especially women, like, or men in different ways as well. Oh, you have to figure out yourself, you have to do it, it's your problem, like, right? But rather than thinking we are in the collective, if I'm feeling the pain, of course there is someone else feeling the similar pain, and so if I decrease this pain, someone else also will be reflecting into it, decreasing their own pain as well. So you become the hope into someone's life, as someone else might have become a hope into our lives as well. Yeah. The creative force and the power within you can raise us upwards. So every time you're on the trampoline, like, down and up, like that bounce of it, the gravity, the pull of it, the fun part of it, the movement of it is what you need to remember is what's the power within you, like, how you're maneuvering through it. Yeah. The sense of wrap all around us is the force that protects you. Know that you're multidimensional being in this 3D, and yet times are going to be challenging and are challenging as well for many of us. Yeah, not to take that challenging times away from it, but also to acknowledge this is a moment, like, up and down, like this is going to be the fluctuation. Many years ago, they have shown me this, like, the connection of the heartbeat as well. Like every time, like someone checks your pulse or a heartbeat monitor, right, there is a up and down, the wavelength, the frequency of it. Until it is on, there is a breath of a space, there is a hope that we can have onto it, and in a straight line there is nothing we can do from this physical body, right? So knowing that we are breathing for a reason and we are accumulating and moving forward with a reason is the most important thing. Your body and mind, when it comes in coherence, is the act of living for yourself, and it becomes a change, and change begins with you. The deep stillness is arising within you, radiating the light around you. So witness more deep stillness, like, if you're doing your meditations for 20 minutes, maybe add more time there, like 40 minutes of it, or multiple times a day as well, because that's one of the places where we feel the stillness, or in the nature as well. Like, meditation is not your thing, go into the nature, hug a tree, and there is that beautiful stillness in the mind that comes into you. Or watch a pond or a water reflect, even in your glass of water, right? Make a structured water, stare it in, and see like how the movement is happening in that moment. You're only observing that, and when it settles down, like, you see like, oh, this is exactly what's happening. Like everything is being stirred up within my own body with so much of like probabilities, and things can go wrong, and all the thoughts that are overwhelming us. And then all of a sudden in that moment is a stillness. No, I gotta figure this out. There got to be a way, and that way is what we are all looking for it. Yeah. um we are connected to each other energetically, and if you rise, others around you are also rising, the energies are shifting. Move towards self-care, and it's more invited in this phase of your life. Self-care means many things for us all. Like, it's simple as like to check in, like, where exactly do I need more self-care? Like, you might be doing like, massages, therapies, healing, salt baths, everything, and you are at a maxed out, like, but when you ask yourself, where do I right now need a little self-care, it could be simple as like just watch your breath, drink more water, and just be in that stillness. Like as simple as that, it could be a self-care. But check in with your body constantly, like, what do you need, like what do you want in this moment of time? Because many years we have been always told, like, you need this, you don't want this, like, never people do ask, because they're not used to asking what do you really want. But it's about us inquiring our own self, contemplating within our own self is the most important thing. Yeah. Where is that self-care needed is where you're going to be addressing in. Drop the baggage that doesn't belong to you. Many times we do carry the baggage of the family, the ancestors, for our children, like, for our colleagues as well. We love carrying it for everyone, and we do forget, like, all right, okay, my shoulders are achy, painy, and this is not even my baggage about, and this is not my part even to carry in. So choose to drop in, because others have to learn their own paths around it. So do watch that out. Many times, if you're a parent, you might be concerned, worried as well. But remember, like, they chose us, but also it's not necessary that we need to figure out everything for their lives as well. Knowing that the children have got their backs supported, and backs being held, that's enough for them at times, and they have to choose to figure things out as well. So that's the most important thing. Worry is only a negative frequency and a lower vibration as well. It could be for your parents, it could be for siblings, or any friend as well. Like, convert into a light frequency. As talking about the baggages, just wanted to highlight some of the physical symptoms they were talking about. Is you might notice maybe not applicable to everyone. Muscle tensions, aches, stagnance in your lymph nodes or swollen lymph nodes, tiredness, and with all the solar activities, the heightened emotions is something that you might be also noticing it. So how many of you feel these physical symptoms, or is there anything else that you're noticing right now as well? Like, be observant, like why is it happening? What does that particular part of your body telling you? So go back into that muscle tension, the aches in the joints and everything. It's all about like the stagnance of energy, right? The lymph nodes. And all we need is a gentle tapping, a movement of it, a movement of a ray and a hope that comes through it is a movement that makes us feel better as well. On a good day, when you do move a lot, you feel much lighter as well, right? So bring in more of like walking, tapping, and a rebounder, or jumping on a trampoline, like any of these activities, being on a playground and having fun with yourself, like, and brings that the lightness into your physical body. So another part is we stopped living for us and started living for others as we started carrying those baggages, and it's a time to reclaim the power back, and the feminine energies are invited in to reconnect. Doesn't matter it's a male or a female, but the feminine energies, divine feminine energies, is asking to like ask for help, ask for receiving in, like, hey, actually I have done my best, now it's a time that I need to ask for help. Maybe I'm not seeing another way of it, I just need to be shown, like at times, like, led the path by someone who I can trust as well. So that's a very important part of it. Yeah. Time to demand the justice of what is right and stand in your voice and rise. Being in the victim mode, we can't bring in any changes. So if you have been playing or been only known, like, that you're attached to your story, think about the story is a quite a weight of it that we have been carrying, and our memory muscles of it only remember the weight of it. The moment you drop in doesn't mean like, things are going to shift in, but the shift changes with you when you drop that story and your identity with it, and you start moving forward in like, oh, that's not me, that's not all me, like, that is only a tiny phase of my life, this has happened, but there are other parts of it that I need to appreciate more. It's like looking at the gratitude part of it, like, is it a half full, half empty, or do you have a cup even? Like, thinking about those perspectives is really helpful at this time for us. Yeah. And being in the victim mode is like, we forget our strengths, we forget our power as well. Many of us do play into it because we don't see any hope or any expectations, any changes. We tried everything and we have lost ourselves in the whole loop of it, and now we are choosing, okay, there got to be a figure outable way, like, if there is no choice, like, I don't think so. If others could have figured it out in the same situations, I need that same figure outable sense of knowingness, or information, or a guide to step in, like, be very adamant in that, asking to the universe, to the source of the creator of everything that we are here to learn about ourselves. Yeah. Earth is shifting so much in the recent months, and yet she's holding us all in love, and we are so much cared and loved and connected. Only in the darkness we can find the ray of light. So really emphasize onto that, like how beautiful and grateful this darkness is about, because even a tiny little bit of a light is such a big deal for us in our lives, right? When you're in the light frequency, it's so different. It's very hard to see, like, oh, everything is magical, like, that's all the frequency we feel. But when we are in the darkness is where we feel like all our senses activating, and knowing that, like, oh, this is such an important phase of my life that I'm evolving through, that is giving me a perspective or introspection within myself that I'm choosing. Otherwise I would not have taken the time for my inventory checklist as well. Keeping the sense of wonder going on to rise and feel the new frequencies and the ray of light that are being guiding us is the most important thing. Always keep that sense of wonder in awness, like, oh, right, okay, this is it, like my storytelling, what's next, what's happening, like, show that excitement, like be a step ahead of whatever that moment is bringing you a pain or a suffering, and say, all right, okay, I agree, like, just like any movies that you might have watched, like, there is a great time sometimes the plot begins with, and there is such a drama that falls in, someone dies or someone is being like, in a hurt injury diagnosis, and then whole life changes, and then at the end it's all coming into like again like understanding why it has happened. I wouldn't call in like a happy ending, like, because that's not the real life as well. That's only a little chapter of our lives, but again it repeats as well, right? So that is where the emphasis is being shown, is to rise above everything that's been there for us. Yeah, it's literally seeing that iceberg within ourselves. If more challenges are being shown up, know that you're the stronger one to be held together, but doesn't mean you're stronger as like you don't know any pains, but you know how to work through, and you got the guides, you got that beautiful unseen realm connected with you. That is the most important part, to rise above it. Yeah. So that's me from the guides. How are you all feeling? Do you resonate with it? What's happening within you, around you, to what's being shared as well? Any physical symptoms, anything that you have become aware about it? And again, like, take what resonates with you for this full moon. There's a lot happening, like, but take those moments off, like, well done. Only the appreciation with you begins, and then you'll notice others feel the same. Thank you, Eliso. I let it all sink in, because that's just a powerful transmission, even like as sharing in, like there is so much of a strength, like acknowledgement. What I feel the best thing about the Akashic records is like the knowingness is clearing those patterns or the ties as well. So it's very fascinating how we turn around and look into the path way differently as well. The inner strength comes on to much more powerful light. Is we who we are is definitely by our stories, but our stories is not everything as well. It's how we choose to tell the story, isn't it? Like, yeah, the story that I might be telling about my 13-year-old self is over the time changing. As I feel more connected, the story gets evolved through as well. So it's not the entire story that we even know for ourselves. How are y'all feeling now? Headache, spine changes. Darkness is the ray of light. I love those words. All right, moving on to the next one, where you'll be receiving the remote Reiki healing. If you are new to Reiki, let me know. If it's your first time with Reiki, or you're a Reiki practitioner or a master teacher, or you have done a beginner's course, do drop in a message. It's always fun to connect on that energetic realms. Reiki is a universal life force energy that tunes into us and through us channels in. So all you need to do is, if it's your first time, just stay relaxed, like, lie down, sit comfortably with undisturbed environment for next 20 minutes or so will really help in infusing in. Set an intention. Intentions are great. Like, if you're feeling that physical pain, discomfort right now, send an intention that Reiki is going into those parts, healing you, or connecting into like why you're going through what you're going through now. It could be on the emotional capacity as well. Yeah. So Reiki can go into any places that needs into our highest good as well. So please give me your permission by saying yes in the comments. And let's go in. 100% resonate with me. It's so fascinating. Thanks so much, Diana. I'm going to play some music. Hope it's perfect. So with Reiki, what one does feel if you're very new to it is tingle sensation, pins and needles, twitches, tummy grumbling, and also like some breakthroughs might come in understanding some of the things. But if your mind is quite busy, which generally doesn't happen, come back to your breath and just feel your breath, and you might feel cold or warm as well, or colors might show up as well. So let the energy go where it needs to. We don't need to define other than having a bigger intention of what it is we are ready to receive the healing into. So with that, closing your eyes, just settling in, breathing in and out, breathing in, relaxing in your body, loosening up your jaws, relaxing your shoulders, and relaxing your feet, and setting your intentions from your heart center where you would like to receive this Reiki healing. Inviting in Dr. Mikao Sai, the guides, masters, teachers, ancestors, loved ones, to fill in our space as we receive this healing. And just as you're settling in, relaxing in your breath, feel the energy expanding at your crown center. Visualize a beautiful purple light expanding, spinning, activating to receive in this beautiful energy, which helps us in connecting to our soul path, soul blueprint, psychic awareness, higher consciousness, remembering who we are, what we chose to live here in this 3D, remembering our gifts. Breathing in and observing this beautiful spiral movement of energy rising. And slowly bringing that awareness into your third eye, visualizing this beautiful indigo light spinning between your eyebrows, connecting to your inner wisdom, clear senses, inner knowingness, finding the trust and the faith within yourself. Receiving in the Reiki for the highest good at the third eye, Gently moving that awareness into your throat, receiving the Reiki at your throat center, breathing in and out. And visualize this beautiful blue color spinning, activating to bring the words with smoothness and giving ourselves a permission to speak what's true, what's right for us. And notice this beautiful energy moving through your throat to the back of your neck, into your shoulders, to your elbows, wrist, palms, fingers. Releasing any stagnant energies, your joints. Now gently bringing that awareness into your heart center and visualize a beautiful green light spinning, activating, receiving in the love for yourself, the unconditional love from the source, loving every part of you, every path that you have walked. Igniting in the soul presence. Receive the healing to your organs, to your upper back, your spine, and gently moving that awareness to your solar plexus, upper belly, through your diaphragm, intestines, kidneys, liver, pancreas, and all the beautiful organs that are making us function. Be who we are, and sending this Reiki to heal. And visualize this beautiful yellow light spinning, activating, connecting us to our inner child who loves to have a playful time, fun time in the playground. Vision yourself into this playground and pick your the tool that you want to go on to. Explore. Breathe into your belly. And gently moving that awareness into your sacral chakra, lower belly. And visualize this beautiful orange color spinning, activating, connecting us to our feminine wisdom, integrating into the masculine energies, opening up our creative channels, healing the organs, the lower back. Let the sparkle of the creativity flow through you, the ideas generate, the belongingness, the freedom within you rise. And gently bringing that awareness to your root chakra, the base of the spine. Visualize a beautiful red color spinning around, cleansing, clearing any limitations, any baggages that we are carrying that doesn't belong to us. The path that you're choosing is for you, even though you are at a crossroads. The strength, you're connecting to the Mother Earth. And notice this beautiful energy of Reiki moving through your thighs, hips, your knees, ankles, to your toes, receiving the healing to any stagnancies, any aches, pains, discomforts that you're carrying in. And receiving Reiki into your auric field, cleansing, clearing any energies that are not for your highest good. And notice the beautiful chakra spinning, activating, all in sync and alignment. And gently bringing your palms onto your heart center, feeling all the love for yourself. And a deep gratitude to this energy healing, to Dr. Mikausa and all the guides that assisted you, gave you a message or a confirmation or a validation. Reiki healing is closed and sealed for the highest good at this moment of time. And gently bringing your palms together and placing it over your eyes. Taking deep breaths. And sensing into your whole body. Connecting into your body from head to toes, side to side, and slowly opening your eyes like a baby, squinting, adjusting to the light. and gently coming back. Welcome back, everyone. Let me know in the comments what you observed, what you felt. Any twitches, tingle sensations. Peaceful. Took me a while to get connect, but I eventually quietened down. That's great, Sammy. Thank you, Peace. Thank you so much, Matt, for your donation. Deep gratitude. Very calm and relaxing. Meditated during it, like floating. Came with a lot of intense emotions. I feel more grounded, leveled. It's amazing. I really feel like, if someone says I can't meditate, I say like, oh, when you're receiving Reiki, it's a meditation. Because the thoughts are anyway, they are going to slow down. That's the whole intensity that you're feeling connecting into your own body. It's much more easier way at times when the meditation gets challenging. It's my favorite go-to every single day. Thank you so much, Paris, for your donation. Deep gratitude. Anyone had any particular chakra more widened, more vibrations, more frequencies than the other ones? Vibrations in hands and shoulders. Yes. Yeah. It could be a lot of the energy that we were carrying in those areas, right? That feel more intense. Oh, I'm being released right now. I felt it strong at the third eye and on the sacral chakra. Make sure you drink plenty of water. That really helps in tuning in yourself. Do cleansing, clearing, grounding, going for a walk, and getting some fresh air. Movement is really, I would recommend for the next couple of days as well. Tapping, moving, or having a rebounder if you have one, like jumping a few times, that really helps as well. Very emotional. I felt a deep vibration in my sacral chakra. That's beautiful in a way as it's releasing. I've downloaded so much knowledge and been through so much in the last days that I'm exhausted and my nervous system can't seem to regulate. I think I might go out for a small walk in for this tiredness. Yes, absolutely, it helps in. It's, regulating, and even like surrendering to the water in the bath, saying, water, you heal, you take care of me now. Or in the shower as well, letting the water flow through, bringing in alignment, or when you drink as well, charge your water. Thank you so much, Debbie and Chetna, for your donations. Deep appreciation. Strong colors of blue, purple in upper chakras. Beautiful. I felt my lower back and joints softening. Awesome. Yeah, the power of the healing as we receive it, it's always like, you may want to go back again, re-listen to this, receive this on YouTube as well. It's in the quantum, it's forever. We can tune into this energy and receive it. So the card that I picked up from this water is 3. It's spray. Look at the child having fun. Exactly what we were talking about. The playfulness, having fun. And anytime the sprinklers or the sprays are on, it's such a fun times, isn't it? We used to love doing it. And of course, for the kids as well, right? The inner child goes into that, the joyful thing. Sprays created when water is atomized. Your joy is infectious. When you laugh, you share your happiness with the world and bathe the whole heavenly garden with your beautiful light. I love that because when I was doing Reiki, this message came up. Like I used to do that a couple of years ago, talking about my youngest child, where she used to do this challenge as compliment each other, compliment a stranger and smile a stranger as well. We used to do that quite a lot here on Inside Timer. I think, Peace, you might remember that, right? And that came up, and so maybe it's a time that we start complimenting others, so we receive that back to ourselves. We are spreading that beautiful joy of love for each other as well. Complimenting takes in a little bit of an effort for some people, but when you do that, that unexpectedly, the smile, the joy the other person feels ignites. We want to do more of it as well. So yeah, start by a stranger at a shopping center, at a hotel. It doesn't matter. Just say, hey, you look beautiful. Your eyelashes look great. Like, or your tattoo looks good. The color suits you. Whatever it is, whatever comes to you from your heart in that moment of time, and share and see what you receive back as well, complimenting others. I'm in deep gratitude for you creating this space and the time with us. Thank you so much, Piers. First time here. Thank you so much, Susanna. So if anyone is new here and you enjoyed this, do give a follow so you get the notifications and come back again. There is a lot of meditation as well on Inside Timer, so you can listen to and leave a comment. And I do have tomorrow as a chakra healing as well, so we can go deeper into that chakra healing practice and see what comes up. So to check out, it's at 10 o'clock, I think, tomorrow morning. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Hope this card resonated. Hope the messages resonated with you. Take one step at a time. Know that you are surrounded by the light. Know that you're surrounded by the beings and your soul tribe, and cheer yourself and really have fun playtime. Maybe go around a playground and see what you want to do there, like, as an inner child, or do it as well. If it is safe for you, do it. So that is so important. Yeah. Yes, I do it a lot naturally. Love that. I can only recommend, and especially complimenting people for their generous or caring behavior. Absolutely. I truly enjoy your session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you all for showing up and being present here. Such a beautiful community we are connecting with. And remember, this community spirit is going to grow even much more like a wildfire. We need more of it, as whom we connect with, whom we rejoice ourselves, rekindle ourselves, where we feel belong to, is all about the upliftment. And remember, rise above. And as the full moon is in 2 days, so take good care for yourself and let the energy soak in, receive in, and spend some time in contemplating. So take a good care. Lots of love to you guys. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the world be in peace. May you rise your light. Lots of love to you all. My energy stays with me. Your energy stays with you. Until next time, have a good time. Lots of love.